Okay, class, in this lesson, you're going to learn to graph a proportional relationship and then interpret the unit rate. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example. So on the left, we have a set of ordered pairs, values of x's and their corresponding y's. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph those points. Okay, 0, 0 will put us right here at the origin. Okay, and then the next set of points, 1, 2, so this is 1 on the x-axis. That'll take us right here on this x-axis, right? This is x, this is 1, and then the corresponding y value is a 2 on the y-axis. This is the y-axis, so we're going to go up to 2. So 1 on the x, 2 on the y, puts us right here. Okay, so we're going to plot a point there. And then the next value, or ordered pair, is 2 on the x, 4 on the y. So we're going to go 2 on the x-axis, and then we're going to go up to 4 on the y. See that? 4 on the y. So we're going to plot a point right there. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for 3, 6. So 3 on the x, 6 on the y. So we go to the x-axis right here, and we're going to go to 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go up to 6 on the y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll plot a point there. And then the last point, 4, 8. You can see that it's starting to form a straight line, but let's go ahead and plot that anyway. So 4 on the x-axis, and then we're going to go to 8 on the y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll plot a point there. And then you connect the dots and you get the following straight line. Okay? So now we've completed the first portion, which is graphing the proportional relationship. You're given this set of numbers, and it's already assumed that it's proportional, so you're just graphing the set of points, okay? And you get the straight line. You can tell this is a proportional relationship also because it is passing through the origin, okay? It's a straight line passing through the origin. This is the origin right here. If it were a straight line like this and it passed through 6, that would not be proportional. Okay, just a side note. Okay, so now let's go ahead and identify the unit rate. So the unit rate is identified by the change in y over the change in x. Another way to put it is, what does it take to move from one point, let's say here, to this point? Okay, so we have to go up the y-axis first, okay, because it's the unit rate is the change in y over the change in x. So it's got to be y over x. Okay, so we're going to go from here to here on this graph, we have to go up 2 on the y-axis and then over 1 on the x-axis. Okay, so when you go up, it's a positive number, that's a positive 2, and when you go to the right, it's a positive 1. Okay, so what that means is my unit rate is equal to a positive 2, right? We went up 2, and then we went to the right 1. So it's equal to 2 over 1. When you simplify this, our unit rate is now equal to 2. Okay, hopefully that was pretty straightforward. Let's do another example. Okay, so here we have a set of points. Okay, it is assumed to be proportional. So let's go ahead and graph the x and y's. So the first one is 0, 0. Pretty easy. So that's going to be right here. Okay. The next point is 1, 3. So we're going to graph that. We're going to go 1 on the x-axis and then up to 3 on the y. So 1, 2, 3. So we plot a point there. Next is 2, 6. So we're going to go 2 on the x-axis and then go up to 6. 2, 4, 6. That lands us right here. So plot a point there. The next one is 3, 9. Okay, so we're going to go to 3 on the x-axis and then we're going to go 9 on the y. So that takes us to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 right there. So plot a point there. And the last point, 4, 12. So we're going to go to 4 on the x-axis and then we're going to go up 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It lands us right here. So we're going to plot that point. And then we connect the dots and we get this graph. Okay, now we need to find the unit rate. So the unit rate, as we mentioned in the previous problem, is defined as the change in y over the change in x. Okay, that triangle sign is the Greek symbol for delta, and delta means change. Okay, so we can pick any point. Okay, let's go to this point. Okay, I'm going to start from here and I need to figure out what I need to do to get to this next point over here. Okay, to go from here to here. To determine that, we have to figure out what we need to do to go, what changes we need to make to go up the y-axis. Okay, so we have to go up 1, 2, 3 on the y-axis, and that's a positive 3, okay, because we're going up, and then we're going to the right 1 place. Okay, so up 3 and then to the right 1. So those are both positive numbers. And therefore, my change in y is 3. My change in x is 1. Therefore, my unit rate is 3. And we also see that this line passes through the origin. So that tells us that it is also proportional. Again, if it does not pass through the origin, if it passes through anywhere else but the origin, then it is not proportional. Okay? If any of this was not clear, please go back to the recording and review it again. Thank you.